United San Antonio show. I'm your host DJ Pyramid, and sorry for the delay there, guys. But we have actually we're working live right now with ILA Minori. How are you doing, man? No problem. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I mean it's kind of different for every artist. It kind of depends on the internet connection and all that. But thank you for working with us. You want to start off with a song, and then after that song, we'll continue to talk. Go for it. Thank you. Um, thank you, thank you for that. That was very deep. I like it. Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think there was a segment at the beginning that there was no audio for some reason, but I think we got it. I think we got it fixed. Um, um, but yeah. So Illuminori, how are you? How is this situation treating you?
it's okay. It's not like I'm sort of, I guess, getting used to it now.
Same.
Like maybe a lot of us are. It's kind of just, yeah, a big shift of adjustment that I think our brains are
Adjusting.
trying to process.
Yeah.
So just as good as, I guess, anybody else, it's like, I don't know what day it is. We, lose track of the days and
Yeah.
sleeping a lot. Um, my schedule's totally off.
But thank you for being with us today. And
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
yes, and this is kind of experimental for me right now. As far as hooking up the artist to the live stream. So for the audience out there that um, may not um, get the best audio quality right now, I'm sorry, um, but this is also educational for all of us to kind of try to figure it out. Um, like you're saying, we're trying to adapt to these times, and so I wanted to thank you, for helping us uh, figure this out. It's a lot of technology that that sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out, but so thank you for your help, Ila Minori. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself as an artist and what what brings you to music?
Sure. Where should I start?
Maybe like um, the past and then the present and then the future.
Like, let's see, going way back to when I first started playing music. See, I started playing music just like, um, was sort of a late bloomer, but anyway, the ILA Minori project started um, as a solo project that I started,
A while back.
and yeah, about, well, um, I mean, as far as performing in bands, I've been doing that for years, but this is my I've only ever been in one other band, but but it was like a traditional band put their input into the writing process. Hilo Minori started about 4 years ago, and hold on one second. I was getting a like an echo. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it was on my end or your end. Okay, there we go.
I think this time was on my end.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, long story short, Ela Minori was started after this huge divorce that I went through. I was married, and um, I was married to my guitar player of all things, right? And the band. So I lost my man and the band. So
That's
cliche, but it happens, right? But so just out of like trying to recoup from that loss and shift in life. So I know, a thing or two about growth and change. So that's when Ela Minori was born.
awesome. Well, that kind of leads to my question. Um, what is music to you, and why does it matter?
Music is just something that, uh, for me now, it's like sound is like life, and One of my icons, Lou Reed, once said that like sound is like a heartbeat, like a pulse. And so like a lot of the music I make is like I try to combine like how far I can push something that's artistic, um, like to be artful, but still in the pop realm because I love pop music. So that's
Like
something
a
that's
pulse.
what it, for what ILA Minorri, that's what I try to do. And just anything that's like true emotion and just kind of stream of consciousness.
Yes, I
And I
mean I
think
can
what I'm trying to do is something much more meditative.
I can definitely hear the passion in your voice. You know, you have a beautiful voice. So what song is next?
So next is I'm gonna play a song. Actually, speaking of Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground, this song is called "Lou's Dream" because it's a song about Lou Reed versus a song that's kind of in his honor.
All
So
right,
this is
whenever
called
you're ready,
"Lou's
take it
Dream."
away.
There's a bit of a
Can you hear me? I think that probably is internet.
sorry about that.
Is
That was
that a
my
puppy?
dog.
I think it could be the internet um,
Okay,
speed right
just
now.
a slow.
Yeah.
I think that you thought you could call and think I would stay. I think that you just want to make a big mess of this life anyway. I can't take this much anymore, anymore. I can't take this much anymore, anymore. I don't want to be a daydream. I just want to be a heartless fool. But I know it's a maybe. I know it's a maybe. I think that you thought you could call me and think I would stay. I think that you just want to make a big mess of this life anyway. I can't take this much anymore, anymore. I can't take this much anymore, anymore. I don't want to be a day. I just want to be a heartless fool. I know it's a maybe. I know it's a maybe. I don't want to be a daydream. I just want to be a heartless freak. I know it's a maybe. I know it's a maybe, a maybe, a maybe.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Thanks.
I mean, even if the connection, the internet connection right now, it's kind of choppy and the audio quality maybe a lo-fi, but I mean, anybody that can see this can see the talent you have. So I wanted to thank you, for helping us um, kind of figure this live stream out too. So you want to tell us a little bit about your
Yeah.
equipment? What has been your experience so far with these live streams?
So I've been going through, they've all been different. Like I did a Skype interview with a news group, an environmental news group called Deceleration. And that actually sounded really good. So I didn't really, that's why I'm trying to figure out, but technology. So I'm trying to, that one sounded really good. The vocals, I was using the other setup before we went live on air with the condenser mics and stuff. Um, so anyway, I've been going through just an interface and using the condenser mics with my headphones.
I
This
mean
is the
that.
first time that I do like this with just, uh, coming out of my amps.
I
So
mean
I
it's.
guess they've all been different, but I've had some good results. I guess I'm just still trying to figure out why I get different results at different times. But I haven't done it a lot because I've been recording and just focusing on. I've been spending a lot of time recording, so I just kind of been wrapped up in that.
No, that's cool. I mean, it's a good time to make music right now. Um, but if I mean, because we're also trying to figure it out with UTSA Underground, and they have a few artists lined up, and well, it's kind of like a learning experience for all of us. And if you wanna keep figuring it out, I'm all down. I mean, I'm willing to learn with you. So so yeah, thank you, and sorry for the technical difficulties. Sometimes it also depends with the internet connection, and I know a lot of people are online right now at these times, so that could also be it.
Yeah,
But
that's another thing. That's true. But yeah, I had, like I said, different results. So, but yeah, I actually figured out how to set up the sound through my phone.
with
So
with the NiRig.
with using well, I have an iPhone, so I used adapters. There's like two adapters. You need a USB hub. So a USB hub and then another connection that actually I can show it to you. It's looks like that.
Yeah, I was looking also into that one. So that one you just plug in a USB microphone on it.
Yeah, and then your whatever interface you're using to plug in your instruments, you can plug it in with that adapter and the USB hub, and then into your phone, and then you can live stream. Get. So I've been actually I'm probably going to work on that tonight because I've been wanting to live stream on Instagram, but I'm trying to do it, trying to figure out. But I think, yeah, I've also seen like watching some YouTube videos for your phone that you can get an adapter. So that's what I've researched so far.
But yeah, you wanna continue us with another song?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
All right,
I think
whenever
I'm
you're
gonna.
ready.
So I'm gonna put my guitar down for a minute.
Yes, no worries.
Okay.
And you guys got it tuned to the United San Antonio show. This is ILA Minori.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. ILA Minori. You tuned into the United San Antonio show, and that was beautiful. You want to tell us a little bit about that song? Um, I I I don't know. I couldn't really understand the lyrics, but it sounds really really nice.
Yes, that's a song that I'm singing in Italian that I wrote just recently. It's like, I guess it was like right about a month ago. It was right after the quarantine that started here. And I have some friends in Italy because I traveled over there and did some. I lived in Italy for a year, a few years ago, and so obviously, like everything that was happening, over there around the world, that was just something that I had like, connections with, like, an attachment to. So it's just kind of a very, if I would need to translate it, it's basically, it's kind of a very contemplative, symbolic song. So it's something about, like I try to see, the first line is, I try to see you. Um, and then the green light goes off. Uh, but in the end, like I'm new, like I'm still new. So like it's kind of like a hopeful song. And then it's also kind of like a love song, but not necessarily like it's just love to my friends and the people, just sending good vibrations.
Awesome. Well, thank
Because I
you.
know like people over there really are on a more, they're even on a stricter quarantine over there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this worldwide event kind of brought us together somehow. I mean, through well, like right now, through music and to me, like music is kind of like a universal language. So, if any of your friends out there in Italy get to watch this, a shout out to them. How do you say shout out to in Italian if you know?
Shout out. Oh, I don't know how you would say. You would just say, "Oi!" No, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Italy,
Hello,
or
everybody. Hey, everybody. Ciao.
yeah. I hope everybody that watches this, is well knows that even here in San Antonio, we're trying to stay together. So thank you for being here, ILA Minori. Is that also Italian? Your artistic name?
It's actually Italian, Japanese, and Hindu, and it's also French. So the whole story behind the ILA Minori is I was looking for a name that is androgynous, and Ela is an androgynous name, and Minori is also androgynous.
Wait, what does androgynous mean?
So
Sorry.
it means, no, that's a good question. It means uh, well, I guess to put it in more relatable terms, but um, there's like no sex. It's like a balance, or it's a male and female,
Oh,
so it
okay,
could go
okay.
either way.
Okay, I see what you're saying, because like I
Yeah.
know, like in Spanish, there's masculine and feminine. Everything's pretty much masculine and feminine, right? like I'm assuming Italian is kind of the
Yeah.
same. So then that word is kind of like in English. In English, like the word it is that what you said, right? On andromagous, or how do you say it?
Oh, androgynous. And what is it in Spanish?
Well, I don't know if there's a word for it in Spanish, but I know, like,
Oh,
like I know there's a male and or a masculine and feminine for words that you don't really have in English. Um, so I'm thinking that's kind of like what that word means. Like it doesn't have a sex, right?
yeah. Well, it's not that it doesn't have sex. It's both sexes. So it's like smell and female. I guess it's like a balance. It's also there's also another term called anima, um, which is like uh, a balance of the masculine needing a balance of the feminine and vice versa. And if you have too much of one, then the person can be off balance. So society tries to suppress, right, certain masculine and feminine components of the person, the self. Anyway,
Okay,
that's getting into another tangent, but
I like it.
um,
It's interesting. Not a
that's
lot of,
interesting.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Um,
Yeah.
so
So anyway, ILA Minori is just a name that I chose that I thought it sounded cool,
I like it.
and something that I want something that's like cool, but like universal, because I don't want to discount anybody or inclusive, inclusive. So everybody's included. It doesn't matter if you have mental illness or because I think that's what's important, and I think that's what like I'm about in my music is like including everybody. And I hope that people that are going through things can heal from my music because that's sort of what I aim for is to make music that's touching, just like I look up to bands and that's what they do for me. So that's what I seek in music. So like I
That's
hope to do that for others.
that is
So
beautiful,
hence
actually.
Illuminati.
That's beautiful. I did not know that's what that meant. So it's like love.
Yeah, yeah, and like I used to host an open mic at Sancho's uh, not too long ago, and like I think that was like the epitome of everybody being inclusive because I didn't exclude anybody. Like I had comedians, I had people that did electronic music, I had people that were like rappers, punk rockers, performing. Like I had a lot of interesting, eclectic performers that would go in there. So it was like a very eclectic mix.
Awesome. Somebody posted the definition of androgynous. It says having both female
Oh,
and male characteristics, hermaphroditic, being neither distinguishable masculine nor feminine, as in dress, appearance, or behavior. So we learned something today.
yeah.
Well, thank you for that insight, and also for um, being um, helpful in helping
Thank
us
you. It's great
figuring
that
this
your
out.
music.
I mean, I remember
Well, I'm
meeting
still figuring it out too. So
I remember meeting or seeing you perform live at SAC a while back for the music business
yeah.
program, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I remember her a little bit. So it's a pleasure to finally meet you and to hear your music.
Thank you, DJ Pyramid. So I'm sorry, what is your name? I know you had DJ Pyramid. Do you
I
ever
have,
reveal that, or you're just DJ Pyramid?
yeah. It's Josh. Uh,
Okay. No,
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, Josh Avila.
Is Josh
Yeah, I
cool?
I've had a couple of I mean I've been mobile DJing since I was a teenager, you know, and I never really had a name until maybe like 6 years ago. I I I went to a pyramid down in Mexico, um, and well, I mean I've always kind of like seen it, but I didn't really know much of the history on it. The pyramid of Cholula, and and
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I kind of gravitated towards that name, you know, because it's a nice pyramid. So I know I mean a lot of people don't really know about the pyramids in Mexico, but um, I I like all pyramids, you know, even the ones in Egypt, you know, just the pyramid itself, like
Mhm.
the triangle. It's just I don't know, it's been my favorite number, the number three, and since I was a kid, so it just kind of like stuck, you know. Um, but yeah, um, so yeah, like on the music business class with Professor Donnie, if he ever watches, shout out to all the professors at SAC and all the help they give us. You know, I'm in the radio television broadcasting program at SAC and I take you know a couple of music business classes there and trying to figure out how to well, kind of like you know, figure out how to unite the local music community in San Antonio through both through this platform and and with I guess with like-minded people like yourself that believe in unity.
Right. Yeah, I think that what you're doing is a good way, and I think other bands could do the same. Like, uh, for example, I had done an interview. I did an interview last night with a band from Sacramento, California, and they're interviewing bands from their local music scene, and I thought that was kind of cool. They're interviewing bands from the scene, like doing. Anyway, you're better just talking like. Yeah, I can play another song. Let me put this on microphone on stand.
We're just doing a guitar change right now. This is ILA Minori, a local musician from San Antonio. Do you want to give out your handles so people that want to listen to your music can find you?
Yeah, just ILA MINORI, ILA Minori. That's my handle
Thank you.
on the social. It's ILA Minori. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, guys,
Okay.
follow and support local music. So whenever you're ready, take it away.
Okay. Oh, I one sec. Sorry. Let me. Sorry. Let me just change the microphone. It's like fighting.
Got it tuned to the United States on the show. This is ILA Minori. I don't wanna say I miss you. And I don't wanna say this isn't real. I just wanna be your plastic doll. But baby, there is something I can feel. Hey, oh, honey, I sure do wanna hold you tonight. Oh yeah, I wanna say something that I can't feel. I don't want to own you. Oh, I just want something that I can feel.
something that I can't I know you've been waiting so long. Yeah, you've been waiting so long. You wanna set free something I can't feel, something I can't feel. You can take it away so fast, so honey. You can take it away so fast, baby, but don't take it away from me, honey. Oh, honey, don't take it away.
That's beautiful. That's really 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 nice. Oh yeah. Wow, you really have a tremendous voice right there. So where can people find your music again?
Streaming, it's streaming on all, platforms. Just Spotify, whatever, probably, whatever you listen to, whatever platform you use, I'm sure you could find it on there. ILA Minori, ILAMINORI. I also have a website with a tour diary um, that you can check out if you like. The website is iloveilaminori.com.
Awesome. So you guys heard that. I love ilaminori.com. Check out her website and her music. You obviously have been, playing music for a while, and it shows. It's it's beautiful. So thank you again for being with us. Um, would you like to close it with another song, or wait, this song was what was the name of this song?
That song's actually it's untitled at the moment. It's a lot of these songs I'm playing are fairly new or they're unrecorded. So the song I played before that was also untitled at the moment. So um, now that I have time, I'm going to be recording at home, and so I'll be releasing singles. I'll be shooting for every month or every other month. So the last song that you heard, the one I sung in Italian, will be coming out in about a month.
And then this song, um, I was trying to get the image of it. How would you describe, the feeling that you that you sing?
Oh, very soulful, soulful. I think of like a Nina Simone,
A what?
the singer Nina Simone.
No,
Nina Simone, she's
I
a jazz blue singer. She's an old, I guess from like the way back when, a while back. I don't know if she's from like the 50s, no, maybe before the 1950s or, um, and so just very raw emotion.
I mean, to me,
I'm
it's
very like I wear my heart. But it's just, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Is just like passionate, like being in. I'm talking to somebody who is that somebody who's very I'm very passionate with, and like I'm sure everybody's experienced that
Yeah.
person that's just like kind of like a quarrelsome sort of feeling, but like you just can't have enough of that person or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're fighting yourself, like you're like trying to hold your feelings back, but you can't, or it
Kind of like tippy toeing.
has different facets. So whatever you want it to be to you.
I really enjoyed it. It was it has like a fresh feeling, but also like really powerful. I don't know. It's just, and I mean, I wish. I mean, do you also post your lyrics on with your music, or Shazam just kind of takes care of that?
I do. I think. Yeah. I usually when I'm probably gonna post the lyrics because I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, to post the lyrics. So uh,
Yes, and again, I'm sorry,
I would
guys.
like to.
I'm sorry. What
I'm
was that?
sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that I would like to post the lyrics. So it's probably something you can Shazam lyrics that I have up from the songs that I currently have on Spotify and stuff. I think that I'm pretty sure that the lyrics, the Shazam options on that, but uh, that's definitely something on my to-do list to put on my website. So
Awesome. Well, I mean, I'm a lyrics guy, so the music, and it's your voice is fantastic. So that's usually my next step
thank
whenever I
you.
can't I can't hear it. And I'm sorry for the quality of this. But it I mean, you anybody
No,
can
don't
tell.
apologize. I think everybody's kind of even like the. I was reading an article about how like even like the biggest, like most famous rock stars, they're struggling with the live streaming,
Yeah, it kind
because
of got.
everybody's just, oh,
Yep, we're on the same boat.
yeah, we're at home and like it's not very glamorous, you know.
We're raw, right? Well, I
Very
like.
raw. Like I think the article talking about Coldplay when Coldplay, the singer Chris Martin, he did a live stream, and people were asking him to play songs, and he was saying, "No, I can't. I don't remember that song." And he couldn't play a song, all the way through.
Yeah, it's a test.
So and very raw. It's not our finest hour as performers, I think, because we're so used to just having a stage and sound system and lights and
Well, I'm all about the raw life stuff, So to me this is gold. but but yeah, thank you again, and everybody that's tuned into the United San Antonio show. Thank you for watching live. I think right now there's 10 people live
yeah,
with us.
you for
So
tuning
so thank you for your comments, and and the stream will stay on YouTube. So whoever then get to join us live can rewatch it anytime. Um, Hopefully it'll stay there forever, right? Do you wanna? I'm gonna ask you another question that I've kind of been asking. I've been asking uh, the the artists that I've been streaming. Um, if you were to give yourself a message in 10 years, right now it's 2020. What would you tell yourself?
If I were to give myself a message in in the future, my future
Yes.
self,
Yeah, like in 10, 20 years from now.
um, you survived COVID. You survived. I don't know. Um,
That'll do. Oh yeah.
you did
Well,
it.
awesome. Well then, I guess I'll see
Um,
you. I'll see you. I mean, I'll see you before then, right? But hopefully in 10, 20 years we'll see each other again.
yeah, yeah. Hopefully, you still play music, right? Or still doing something in the music world. I hope. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, and appreciate you so much for helping out the music, the local music community. Oh, arrivederci. Bye. Ciao.